The new pill promises 24 hours of battery life, IP67 water resistance, and what Beats calls seriously loud sound, with a redesigned woofer that displaces 90% more air than the previous generation. Soundcore keeps undercutting established brands by packing features like IP68 waterproofing, floating capability, and 50 watts of bass-heavy output into the Boom 3i at a lower price. Both target people who want portable audio for outdoor activities. Both promise all-day battery and durability. The real question isn't which spec sheet looks better. It's whether the Beats brand reputation and Apple ecosystem integration justify spending more, or if Soundcore delivers comparable performance for less money. We're comparing the Beats pill against the Soundcore Boom 3i, and one of these is definitively the better buy. By the end, you'll know exactly which speaker deserves your money. Sound quality determines whether a portable speaker becomes your go-to device or sits unused in a closet. The Beats pill uses what Beats calls a bespoke racetrack woofer that's larger than the previous generation and displaces 90% more air volume, which translates to deeper, fuller bass response. The redesigned tweeter provides extra stability for crisp high frequencies and rich mid-range tones. Beats tuned the speaker for their signature sound profile. Punchy bass that hits hard without completely overwhelming the mids, clear vocals that sit forward in the mix, and treble that sparkles without harshness. If you listen to hip-hop, pop, EDM, or any bass-focused genre, the Beats pill delivers satisfying impact and energy. The woofer's material and structure minimize low-end distortion even at high volumes, so you can crank it loud at outdoor gatherings without the bass turning into muddy mess. The Beats pill supports high-resolution lossless audio when connected via USB-C cable to compatible devices like laptops, which means you're getting better than Bluetooth audio quality when you have the option to use a wired connection. This matters if you care about audio fidelity and have high-quality source files. The speaker gets legitimately loud for its size. Beats markets it as delivering room-filling sound, and in testing, it projects across medium-sized rooms and outdoor spaces effectively. The Soundcore Boom 3i takes a different approach by emphasizing raw power and bass dominance. It pushes 50 watts of output with bass that Soundcore claims reaches down to 56 Hz. The BassUp 2.0 technology analyzes audio in real time and dynamically amplifies low frequencies for genres that benefit from heavy bass. If you're at a pool party, beach bonfire, or any outdoor environment with ambient noise, the Boom 3i's aggressive bass and high output cut through background sound and command attention. The highs are clear and the overall sound signature is energetic and exciting, optimized for outdoor listening where nuance matters less than impact. The trade-off for this bass-heavy tuning is less refinement in the mid-range. Vocals can sound slightly recessed behind the instrumentation compared to the Beats. Acoustic instruments lack some of the clarity and detail you'd hear on more balanced speakers. The Boom 3i is designed to sound impressive and loud rather than accurate and refined. Both speakers deliver satisfying sound for their respective strengths. The Beats leans toward balanced impact. The Soundcore prioritizes maximum bass and volume. Battery life and charging capabilities affect how you actually use these speakers daily. The Beats pill claims up to 24 hours of playback on a single charge, which is exceptional for a speaker this size. In real-world testing at moderate volume levels around 60 to 70%, users consistently report getting 20 to 22 hours before needing to recharge. That's genuinely all-day battery life that lasts through weekend camping trips, full-day beach outings, or multiple days of casual use without hunting for an outlet. The Beats charges via USB-C and includes reverse charging capability, meaning you can use the speaker's battery to charge your phone or other devices in emergency situations. This turns the pill into a portable power bank with 20,000 milliamp hours of capacity, which is legitimately useful when you're away from power sources. The Soundcore Boom 3i claims 16 hours of battery life, which is still impressive but noticeably shorter than the Beats. In real-world use at similar volume levels, users report getting 14 to 15 hours consistently. That's enough for a full day of use but requires more frequent charging than the Beats if you're using it multiple days in a row. The Boom 3i also charges via USB-C but doesn't include reverse charging, so it can't double as a power bank for your devices. Durability and water resistance determine whether your speaker survives actual outdoor use or becomes expensive electronic waste after one accident. The Beats pill carries an IP67 rating, which means it's completely dustproof and can survive submersion in up to 1 meter of water for 30 minutes. The body features soft grip silicone backing that absorbs impacts and provides secure grip when your hands are wet or sweaty. Beats includes a removable lanyard that makes it easy to carry or attach to bags. The build quality feels premium with tight tolerances and solid construction that suggests the speaker will survive being tossed in bags, dropped on pavement, or knocked off tables. The Soundcore Boom 3i goes further with IP68 rating, which is the highest level of water and dust protection available. It can handle deeper submersion and longer exposure to water than IP67. More impressively, the Boom 3i is engineered to float in water and remain upright with the speaker facing up, so sound projects above the surface even when it's bobbing in waves or floating in a pool. This floating capability is genuinely useful for water-based activities like kayaking, pool parties, or boating. Soundcore also claims the Boom 3i is 5 times more saltwater resistant than standard waterproof speakers, using materials and coatings designed to resist corrosion from repeated saltwater exposure. If you're spending significant time at the beach or on boats, this saltwater resistance matters. The speaker has been drop tested from 3.28 feet repeatedly and is designed to withstand outdoor abuse. Portability affects whether you actually take the speaker with you or leave it home because it's too bulky. The Beats pill is compact and genuinely portable. It's small enough to fit in one hand comfortably and light enough to toss in a day pack without noticing the added weight. The cylindrical design with soft silicone backing makes it easy to grip and carry. The removable lanyard provides multiple carrying options. This is a speaker you can bring on hikes, bike rides, or any activity where you're carrying gear and don't want unnecessary bulk. The Soundcore Boom 3i is larger, about the size of a water bottle, which Soundcore markets as portable but realistically means it's bulkier and heavier than the Beats. It weighs around 2 pounds compared to the Beats' lighter profile. At the end of the day, we recommend you buy the Beats pill. It lasts longer, sounds more balanced, and fits your life better. Links to both speakers are in the description. If this comparison helped you make a decision, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.